so, to, either, and neither. The major difference between the use of so and to either and neither is that so and to are used with positive sentences, while either and neither are used with negative sentences. Let's start with so and to. So and to are used when we agree to positive sentences. And remember to take note of the word order. Examples: Lily likes ice cream. Clara does too. Or, so does Clara. Her sister can swim. My sister can too. Or, so can my sister. Jason is very polite. Fred is too. Or, so is Fred. Albert has a problem. Peter has too. Or, so has Peter. What have you noticed with these examples? Well, to comes at the end of the sentence right after the auxiliary verb, while so comes at the start of the sentence, before the auxiliary verb. Remember to use the correct auxiliary verb when you use to and so. If the speaker used a modal, then use also a modal. If you use a be verb, use a be verb. If you use an action verb, then make sure that you use the correct tense of the verb as well. Let's try to look at some of the examples one more time. Lily likes ice cream. Clara does too. Or, so does Clara. Her sister can swim. My sister can too. Or, so can my sister. Look at the word order. To comes at the end of the sentence, while so at the beginning. Either and neither. Either and neither are used when we agree to a negative sentence. Take note also of the word order. Examples: They don't like waking up early. I don't either. Or, neither do I. Mrs. Davis won't attend the meeting. Mr. Johnson won't either. Or, neither would Mr. Johnson. Claire is not a good dancer. Alice isn't either. Or, neither is Alice. She hasn't finished the test. I haven't either. Or, neither have I. Either comes at the end of the sentence, after the negative verbs, while neither comes at the start of the sentence, before the verbs which aren't in their negatives. Let's look at the samples one more time. They don't like waking up early. I don't either. Or neither do I. Mrs. Davis won't attend the meeting. Mr. Johnson won't either. Or, neither would Mr. Johnson. Notice that either comes at the end of the sentences after the negative verbs don't and won't, while neither is at the beginning of the sentences, before the auxiliary verbs do and would. Notice that the verbs aren't in their negatives. For our exercise, respond or agree to the following sentences using so, to, either, and neither. The first one: I can't sleep without a blanket. The answers are I can't either, or neither can I. The second one: I wanted to lose weight. The answers are, so do I, or I do too. The third one, I haven't had breakfast. The answers are, I haven't either, or neither have I. The fourth one, I can finish all this work in less than an hour. The answers are, so can I, or I can too. The last one, we were eating when we heard the news. The answers are, so were we, or we were too. Did you get them right?